How would you respond if you found out your biological father was a paying member of your OF and using a fake name? For the two OF girls, go ahead.
I don't think my father would ever do that, but if he did, I'd definitely be. I don't even know what I would do if I found that out. Honestly, that's kind of
like, what do you do?
That's really disturbing, but my father would never.
Would that be enough to take down your own?
Hell no.
Hell
no. It's enough to block him.
What about you?
So my dad doesn't have social media. Like, he's like 60,
Bruh,
so like he doesn't
y'all
even do
missing the
social media
damn
like
question.
that.
What if he?
What would I do if he was on my OnlyFans? I would quit so quick.
Wait, hold on. He's got a.
Just wanted to ask you a quick question.
Breakfast?
Yeah, I do have to ask. Did you have breakfast this morning?
Did I have what?
Sorry. Did you have breakfast this morning?
Breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had breakfast.
How would you feel if you didn't have breakfast this morning?
How did I feel?
How would you feel if you didn't have breakfast this morning?
Probably hungry.
Okay.
Right? I had lunch too, so because I didn't get here till 4.
That's a softer version of the question I wanted to try out. This whatever, so I appreciate it.
No, thank you too. I am a little lost.
Well, it's my own. Now it's my own experiment, so don't even worry about it. But anyway, so back to this. We know that your dad does not and would not ever, right? But assuming that he did, hypothetically, what would you do?
I think he's talking about you because I don't know if my dad would. I didn't even grow up with my dad.
He is talking to you.
Oh, you're talking to me. I don't know. Yeah, I just pray. No, I was talking to her, but I just pray that would never happen.
It must be some little young
I've blocked my dad since I've known him. I would definitely block him again and never speak to him.
In some wild, different life, he did. Just say he did. What would your reaction be?
I just don't think that it would be very good. I mean, my base answer is I would block him. That's what I'll say here. I would block him, and I would never.
From your life?
For life.
Yeah, that's really disturbing to know that.
From your life.
Yeah,
from my entire life.
It's really disturbing to think about your father looking at your OnlyFans.
My DNA father was on my OnlyFans that it says that I should do. So wouldn't that be that crazy?
Yeah.
No, I didn't grow up with my dad. I met him at 25. So this is a really weird question for me. Like, I don't know what I would do. I would block him. That's what I would do. I'll block him forever. And then I would pretend that he's not my dad.
I have a follow-up question to this. Would you object to a father abandoning, or what? I don't know if what the right term is, abandoning. Would you object to a father disowning is the right word, his daughter for doing sex work?
I don't object to it. My dad didn't. That's not how he reacted to it, but I know a lot of fathers who did, and it's not because they don't like their daughters. It's just because they want more for their daughters than what they're doing. So I can understand if a father did.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with her.
Well, they're bringing shame to their family name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, while my father, that's not the way he reacted. I know a couple fathers who have reacted like that to their daughter doing the things that they're doing, and I can understand. I'm glad my father
thankfully,
didn't.
We have families that understand.
Accepting fathers.
Well, no, I wouldn't say thankfully. I would say that's...
Bruh, real talk. You have failed as a father if your girl does OnlyFans. You failed. So... these girls whose fathers are okay and actually encourage their daughter to do OnlyFans, bro, like, your father's not a real father. He must be some scum of the earth, pansy, beta ass, to not only allow his daughter to do OnlyFans, but encourage her to do it, bro. Cuz needs to get slapped. You encouraging your daughter to bust it wide open for for men's pleasure? You encouraging that? Yeah. You have failed as a father, right? You're not a father. right? You're supposed to protect her from that. You're supposed to do everything within your spirit to make sure some shit like that don't happen. If she's just a lost soul that decides to, even with all that, decides to go out here and just do what she wants to do, you got to cut that cord. Nah, ain't no bread. You ain't getting no money. You ain't getting me. You ain't getting your family. Like, nah, you got to get the hell on and figure it out. And hopefully you'll figure it out and come back to us eventually. But as long as you doing that, nah, you're not allowed here no more. That's going to be a poll, bro. That's gonna be a poll, dog. I'm about to ask that question right now to the nation, bro. That's a good one. Hold on. As a father, would you disown your daughter if she was selling sex on OnlyFans? This is gonna be interesting. Yes, no. Yeah, all I need is yes or no. That's all I want to know. As a father, would you disown your daughter if she was selling sex on OnlyFans? No, as far as me, you've lost access to me and the rest of your family if you out here doing some shit like that. You and my daughter, because my daughter would never do no shit like that. Right? Go ahead and figure it out. You fix it, you come back to me.
Understood.
Accepting
Stuck with
fathers.
us and-
Well, no, I wouldn't say.
Accepting fathers, bro. Accepting fathers, the fuck?
We have families that understood.
Accepting
thankfully, that stuck with
fathers.
us. And
Well, no, I wouldn't say thankfully. I would say that that's a bad thing. But
I'm
Facts.
grateful.
But-
Why is that a bad thing
What-
that our fathers just accepted us for who we are and what we do as adults?
well, because they're enabling you to do something which is
we are now
not only horrible
adults.
for you, but for society.
It's something they can't change because we are now adults. So whether they want us to do it or not, it's our decision. So how is
yeah, I
that?
don't disagree that it's your decision.
How is it
but
bad
it's
on?
also,
I don't think
but
he's
it's
enabling it. My dad's not enabling it. My dad did tell me, I don't want that for you. I do want better for you, but I'm not gonna disown you. I'm not gonna love you less because that is what you do.
So there's no
you know?
Yeah,
consequence.
she's too young to understand the conversation. That shit went right over her head. She don't understand the definition of enabling her. The fact that you still have access to your father and he's still gonna be there for you enables you to do what you do, because if your father put his foot down, said, nah, we ain't doing this shit, then you wouldn't be doing it, right? But you have an accepting father that allows you to do whatever the fuck you want to do. He can say he don't like it, but he know you're gonna do what you want to do, right? So I wonder what other things he's allowed you to do throughout your fucking life, bro. But you know, she's a little teeny bopper, I'm sure. So this conversation is pointless, one ear out the other.
Disown you. I'm not gonna love you less because that is what you do.
So there's no
you know?
consequence.
Why should there be?
Well, there should be, because
Shame
what
to the
can the
family,
consequence
girl.
for this, it would be the same exact reason.
I think the
for any
consequence.
child- but do you want to hear the answer or not?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I think our consequence.
I'm
for,
guessing you don't want to hear the
No, I
answer.
don't. I'm gonna tell you what our
No, I know
what
you
I
don't.
feel.
Religious view. I
Our
know what the
consequences are that there are certain guys that won't want to date us because we do have, and that is our consequence. I don't
Good.
think. I don't
little
think,
deeper.
and
It-
I understand that. I
Babe,
know
it's
that
a
there are
little
some
deeper
guys that don't
than-
want to date me because it's 100% understandable personal preference. But I don't think that the punishment should come from the parents, if
Why?
that makes sense.
Who
Why
should it
not?
come from?
I think our consequence is that we might not be able to attract what we want because we have fans. I don't think it should have anything to do with our parents.
It could be
Yeah,
deeper.
but your parents. Okay, so whose opinion and weight do you put a more value on?
I'm going to tell
Strangers
you
who
one thing right now.
Let me finish the question. Strangers who either watch you on the internet, or your parents. Whose opinion do you value more?
I don't honestly value anyone's opinion.
Yeah, that's a dumb question. She's not worried about how anyone feels about her. And she's fortunate enough to have an accepting father that lets her do what she wants to do. I guarantee you, if Pops didn't play that shit, I don't know, she may still be doing that shit, but she'd be fucked up even more inside knowing that she lost access to her family, that her father's not going to be there for her. Her father is no longer there for her. It'd be a whole different ballgame. If Pops did what he's supposed to, he'd disown her, or she wouldn't be here promoting fucking OnlyFans, talking about the only thing she'd be worried about missing is some damn dudes. Nah, she don't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks. Because pops don't give a fuck. The family don't care. The family don't care, I'm good. You know what I mean?
At a
You
high
don't
level,
value your own parents' opinion?
I value it, but it's just an opinion to me. Like I keep it in mind, but
Okay,
it's not
so
something I act
you would
on.
value your parents' opinion more than a stranger's opinion,
It's not
right?
something I act on, though. It's just not.
I'm not asking whether you act on it. I'm asking you whether you
I
value
mean,
it
sure,
more
I
than a
value it
stranger's.
I value it to a certain point, but only to a certain
More
point.
than a stranger's.
I guess.
Yeah, if you value it more than a stranger's opinion, then if your parents are giving you negative reinforcement towards this, then it might inform your opinion against
Lord,
it.
she ain't listening
No
to
one
you.
said anything about negative reinforcement.
Yeah, I just said something about
Yeah, you
fucking
did.
negative
You
fucking
did.
reinforcement.
You did.
So when you say nobody said anything about it,
You did.
you're wrong. I just said something
You did.
about it.
Bruh,
What I'm
stop
saying is
talking to
that
this bitch.
You're nobody
If your
to me.
parents give you negative reinforcement towards negative things that they perceive as being negative,
just said
and
to
you
you-
value their opinion more than a stranger's, you
I
might
just
listen
said to
it.
you, my father told me he doesn't agree with it, but he's not going to love me less because of it. That's
Love
like,
you less does
Are you
not mean that he
joking?
can't give you consequences for the action.
why the f- am I?
Hey, well,
to
stop interrupting.
disengage.
Let him finish.
Why would
I'm
my
not-
You should just ask her straight up, man. Like, if your pops cut you off, then what would you do? Get your answer right there. This bitch is annoying.
Asking your father to disengage from loving you. What I'm saying is that, are you listening to what I'm saying? Stop. Don't talk. Listen, and then I'll
consequences
listen
my
to you.
father
Hang on.
supposed
Stop.
to
Hey,
give me?
stop,
I'll listen
stop.
to you.
Your question
If
on
you
Yo,
listen to me.
no. Hey, hold on.
Please.
Stop. You're gonna stop. If he's talking, let him finish. When
And
you're
then I'll
talking,
let you finish.
Go-
Yeah, I'll
go
let you
ahead.
finish after I finish.
Go ahead,
So
Andrew.
anyway, your father.
Hey, no. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I'm not
Give me
asking.
that.
Kick her
you to
out,
stop
dog. What they
loving
call
you.
it? What
Okay,
they call it? White Castle or some shit? Get this bitch out of here, bro. God damn, Brian.
Being
Take here.
I'm not touching it.
No, but you've been playing with it this whole fucking show. It's making noise. Just throw it over back there. Go ahead, throw it.
I mean, it's really not that deep, but
Just-
You don't get through it. I could have hold it.
weird.
Anyway, I'm not
You got
asking.
it.
you to stop loving you.
Hold on.
It's
Hold
okay,
on here just a
Thank
sec.
you. Do it.
Hold on
Say
here
something,
just a
bro.
sec.
Number 23. Just kidding.
You got a bad attitude.
Yeah, I
Facts.
do.
Why is that?
Because I'm pissed.
Why are you pissed?
How are you gonna tell me that my father should give me whatever you said?
Should even.
How would you know? You
consequences?
can't listen.
How is my father supposed to give me consequences as a 21-year-old? Like, no.
Disown your ass.
No.
The hell out of
Yeah.
I'm
here.
21. I'm an adult. I'm gonna get my own consequences.
Maybe
How
you
would you
behave
even
like
know
this
what I
I'm
had
gonna
to
because
say?
he didn't
You
do
can't
it.
Shut your mouth long
Facts.
enough to listen.
I'm gonna get my own consequences. My father doesn't need to give me consequences. I'm an adult.
Doc Venabilis donated $100.
Both of these things can
If
be
my
true at the
daughter
same
was
time.
an OF, it means I failed as a father.
Facts.
I would make amends by physically blocking her access by all means possible. Only way she does it is over my dead body or my being in jail.
Now that might be an extreme version of this. but
No,
what I'm
fuck that.
saying
You
is
got- that's what you
if
gotta do. Shit.
Somebody, let's pretend for a second that you were. Let's just pretend for a second that you were.
A what?
And your father's against murder. He would still love you even if you were. But that doesn't mean he would reinforce your choice to be a
He ain't listening
murderer,
to you,
and he may do things like distance himself, push you away, things like this, until you reconciled this immoral thing which you were doing. Correct?
I mean, I guess if that's who you are as a person.
You have to get to the microphone. I
If
can't
you're
hear you.
gonna abandon your child or distance yourself from your child because of something they're doing or a choice they made as an adult,
Yeah.
what does that say about you?
It says that I'm
a
willing
good
to
parent,
enforce
shit.
consequences for my morality.
That's
what it says about
bullshit.
me.
That's bullshit.
What does it
Right.
say about a child who would bring shame on their family by stripping on the internet?
I'm
What
an
does it say about
adult.
this?
I'm not a child. I'm
Thank
an
you for saying
adult.
stripping and not
Yeah, I know
prostitution.
I know you're not my child. I didn't say you were. What I'm saying
Ooh,
is,
bro. All right, man. I can't do this shit though, bro. She get up. I'm a fucking nerd. Hold on. Nah. I should be able to finish this. But it's just the irony, bro. I'm an adult, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing adult about this girl at all, bro. All you just smell the fucking delusion. I can smell it. Shit smell like ass.
What does it say about a child who's willing to shame their family by stripping on the internet? Why should they have some luxury from their parents? They shouldn't. They should get pushed away. They should be beaten up about it.
I'm done talking to you.
What's that?
What?
I'm done talking to you.
I'm sorry. Are you having trouble engaging because you've never had pushback to your 304 ideology? You never had pushback to your 304 ideology before?
Do you have a daughter?
It's never happened before.
Do you have a
Everyone
daughter?
just kisses your ass.
Do you have a daughter?
Yeah, I have many daughters.
Okay, then go teach your daughter how to be your daughter. I'm not your daughter, so stop trying to teach me how to be your daughter.
I didn't say that you were my daughter. I'm having an argument with you, dummy.
Then stop trying to tell me what kind of consequences my dad should give me. Shut the front fucking door.
Well, I just did, and I enjoyed doing it.
And I don't give a fuck what you have to say.
Father, he was a.
Oh, it's great. I'm sure you and my dad would get into it.
Oh, bro, that's facts though.
Literally.
Pops was fucking terrible.
Seems very defensive though.
Who does?
The young lady here, Leslie.
Yeah, I really could give a less.
I understand,
Especially
but
what you have to say. Thank you.
What? Do you,
Yeah, I'm
she's
serious.
hey, be a little more respectful
not
to the other
angry.
panelists.
Dead
Be a little dead ass. I don't care about dead ass.
serious. You guys
I
are
care
disrespectful.
A live ass.
You guys are disrespectful.
You said you were going to be my Caucasian.
I am your Caucasian. That does not mean
Why you-
That
what
doesn't
the
mean
fuck
I'm
does that
their
mean?
Caucasian. I'm not. I'm just not.
But you're being very rude to Shadow.
I didn't ask for her input, did I?
In fact, she's been very polite to
I
you this
don't
entire
care.
show.
I didn't ask for
She
her
did some
input.
counter spells.
Me and Andrew were
She
having
did
a
some
conversation,
counterspells for you tonight.
Which I can actually at least respect him for at least having that conversation with me instead of being
You've been
rude.
super rude to
I
us.
have
Respect
been rude
him.
because
Rude
I
to
don't
him.
agree. I don't agree with what he has to say. I don't,
And that's fine.
fair.
I'm not offended. I'm
And
not
that's
offended.
fair.
that
It
you
is
don't
a
agree.
debate.
I'm not
not
even
It's a
offended.
friendly
I'm
debate.
just saying how I
It's
feel.
a friendly
And yes,
debate.
I do
I'm not
get a little
All right. Yeah, I'm over it now. I'm surprised I got that damn far in the video, bro. But I'm just thinking about how many girls today are like this. I think this is an extreme. Like, she's just a little spoiled ass little brat that hasn't been smacked in the face with reality yet, but it's coming soon. It's definitely coming soon. Somebody gotta sit her on her ass, dog. But it's coming. But yeah. It's pretty funny.